Subscribe to the YouTube channel for the latest updates. After some intensifications over the past 12 hours, Cyclone Gombe has deepened to a high-end Category 1 cyclone right now in the Mozambique channel, currently at 16 degrees south and 41.9 degrees east. It is expected to make landfall around tomorrow or so, now with winds of 90 miles per hour or 130 kilometers per hour in 10-minute sustained winds and a pressure of 975 millibars at 6 p.m. Eastern African time or 3 p.m. UTC. We do have it a CDPS stage rating of 6. Now with wind speeds, rainfall potential and the overall threat to land on the major category, with the storm size lagging behind with a significant. Now stage 6 means that devastating impacts are possible around the landfall area, which is now projected at Nampula in the country of Mozambique. The system is still relatively moderate. Tropical storm force winds extended 70 nautical miles to the eastern side, 60 to the northwestern, and 55 nautical miles to the southwestern side. Now it is a 90 mile per hour Category 1 cyclone. If you want to know about the exact warnings in effect for Mozambique, please check out the website underneath. Now this storm is 160 kilometers away from the city of Mozambique, 200 from Nacala, 225 from Angoche, 304 from Nampula, the expected landfall point, and 584 kilometers away from Quilaman, Mozambique. These numbers will drop as this storm continues to traverse to make landfall in Mozambique probably tomorrow. 90 miles per hour from Meteo-France and the JTWC at 85, the SACCON at 75 miles per hour, but the ADTs are still calling this a high-end tropical storm. So you can see some intensity estimates in this diagram. Now this is the cone from Meteo-France. You can see that they are still forecasting a peak about their categorization of an intense tropical cyclone, which is about a Category 3 major cyclone in the Saffir-Simpson scale, or about 115 to 120 miles per hour. It will make landfall at this intensity, and then it will probably head inland, and then make a U-turn, and then come back to the ocean, and may intensify in the process. Seaside temperatures are very favorable for tropical cyclone development around 29 to 30 degrees, which is a very good news for the cyclone, but not a very good news to the areas it is expected to head into. Now if we take a look back to the GFS model, they are saying a more of a rather intense landfall around 960 millibars, which translates to about a high-end Category 2 to a Category 3 landfall, and then head into the inland of Mozambique and then make a U-turn and then intensify right back as it enters the Mozambique channel again. Now if we take a look to the multi-modal diagnostics, they are still forecasting some peak of around 80 to 90 knots. Deep Asia is expected to hold to around 0 to 10 knots. Sea surface temperatures are still maintaining, and you can see that the tracks are still quite uniform as of this time. So if you can see, take a look back to the satellite imagery, you can see some circulation going for the system, indicating some of the intensification in the process. You can also see in this invisible imagery a much more clear cloud top shooting up to indicate some of intensification in the process. This system is still expected by Meteo-France to deepen rapidly and then make landfall in Mozambique as a major cyclone. So please take this seriously, and if you even though this is not a very severe cyclone yet, it is forecasted to be, and even though the forecast is wrong, it is still a very dangerous system not to be sniffed at. So please Take care of yourself if you're around the area and be prepared for this storm.